everyone. Today we will learn what is ensemble technique in machine learning. Okay, so basically what is ensemble technique? It is the combination of many techniques, combination of many models. Okay, so we can say that ensemble learning or ensemble methods are techniques in machine learning that aim at improving the performance of model, improving the performance of a model by combining multiple models. Okay, so instead of using a single model for prediction, these techniques use the multiple models. Okay, so ensemble techniques combines various models, right? So they reduce the variance in the model and thereby increasing the accuracy of the result. Okay, so ensemble techniques are basically of two types. Basically divided into bagging and boosting techniques. So first let's understand what is bagging technique. Okay, so bagging is also known as bootstrap aggregation. So we'll understand with the diagram. Okay, so for suppose we have one input data set. Okay, one data set. So what actually we do in bagging is we will divide the data set into some sample data sets. Okay, so let's say example, we have this sample 1 and then sample 2 and then sample 3. Okay, like that we will divide the data set into n number of samples. Okay, and each sample is fed to a model. So for example, sample 1 is given to model 1, sample 2 is given to model 2, sample 3 is given to model 3, right? And sample n is given to model n. So we can use any model in that, either linear regression, logistic regression, KNN, decision trees in place of these models. Okay, so then we will combine the output of these models. We'll combine outputs. So we will combine the output of these models and final output will be the combination of these models. Okay, so for example, in classification problem, for example, this model gave me the output 1. This gave me the output 0. This gave me the output 1. This gave me the output 1. So majority is 1. So my final output will be 1. So classification follows the rule of majority voting. So what will be the majority output given by all the models? We'll combine it, and what will be the final output will be according to majority voting. Okay. So similarly in regression problem, what will happen? The final output, that is combination of output, will be the mean of all the values given by all the models. Okay. So like this bagging technique works. So we have many algorithms for bagging techniques. The most commonly used is random forest, and extra tree classifiers. Okay, so this is about the bagging. So let's move towards the boosting technique. So what is boosting technique? So boosting technique is the it works on the idea of correcting the prediction errors. correcting the prediction error. Okay, so let's understand this again with a diagram. So for example, we have some input data set that is divided into some samples. Bootstrap sample 1, bootstrap sample 2, for example, we are taking here 3 samples. Okay, bootstrap sample 3. Okay, so now this is feed to a model, for example, model 1. Okay, so what mistakes or the errors done by this model will be corrected by model 2. Okay, what errors or the mistakes done by this model will be corrected by model 3. Okay, so like this boosting works. It will work that the second model will attempt to correct the predictions made by the first model. Third model will try to correct the predictions made by the second model. Okay, and the final output again will be the combination of these models. So these are also known as weak learners, and final model can be strong learners. So boosting can also be stated as we are combining different weak learners to make us stronger learners. Okay, we are combining different weak learners to make a strong learner. So basically, the difference between the bagging and boosting technique is that bagging works in parallel fashion, right? So all the models are working parallelly, and boosting works in sequential fashion. Okay, so the models used for boosting are AdaBoost, XGBoost, and gradient boosting decision trees, GBD. Okay, so this is the basic about bagging and boosting technique, which comes under ensemble.